Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special Mayhem presentation right here on Jackdamack Gaming. This exclusive Mayhem show is brought to you by our general manager Booker T, who has set up the night to be an amazing display of tag team action right here live in Cincinnati, Ohio. And guys, I'm sure all of you that are here in attendance and everybody watching at home tonight is definitely excited to see what is going to take place here tonight on Mayhem. And we see the general manager himself, Booker T, making his way to the ring. He wants to kick off this show right. And I'm sure he's got some great words of encouragement for all of these tag teams that are here tonight in attendance. Let's see what Booker here has to say. And look at the crowd response there as they're cheering on Booker T here tonight. And oh my God, he made a title match for the main event tonight, guys. You heard that. The family taking on AOP in a tables match for the titles. Holy cow, what a match for tonight. We're kicking this off, though, with the return of the rock stars, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, taking on a new tag team here. New debuting tag team to SmackDown and to Mayhem, the Revival. The Revival finally getting the call up, and here tonight, the Revival taking on the Rockstars. You know, we haven't seen the Rockstars in action in a couple of weeks. I'd say just around WrestleMania. So I wonder if there's any ring rust that has built up in that time that they have not been on TV or competing here on SmackDown brand. But we're going to see a hard-hitting match tonight. If you've never seen either one of these two tag teams in action, ROK or the Revival, they are some smash-mouth wrestling connoisseurs, so to speak. I mean, they go at it, and it's going to be hard-hitting. It's going to be heavy. It's going to be fast-paced. Now, ROK, especially with Mr. Fish here in the ring, and guys, I mean, you heard what Booker T had to say here. You know, 4 matches tonight, 8 tag teams. The winners of those matches advance to SmackDown, and I'm assuming he's going to be putting them in some other type of matches at SmackDown. I would assume the prize would be a title shot somewhere down the line here. But again, I'm just excited to see the tag team division finally getting some recognition. Again, we have some of the greatest tag teams in the world right here on SmackDown, and you see here Kyle O'Reilly taking it to Dash as he continues to work him over. Dash Wilder trying to pull something off here with a nice elbow drop from the second rope there. And again, very smartly working back to his corner to tag in his partner. Now we see that Dawson is in the ring. And again, the Revival. If you don't know who they are, I mean, they're NXT call-up as well. But these guys, man, they are hard-hitting. They are old-school style wrestling. If you enjoy that old-school smash-mouth style wrestling, that's what you're going to get. You know, I mean, their shirts say it all. No flips, just fists. And that's what they do. They put the fists to work. But O'Reilly here taking a nice advantage there, laying Dawson out. Bobby Fish back in, going for a drop kick, but Dawson able to move out of the way there. Oh, and we see that reversal from Bobby Fish with a nice DDT. And again, those guys, the rock stars, you know, the Red Dragons, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, whatever you want to call them, you know, former members of Undisputed with Adam Cole, and of course we know the Cole left SmackDown and he went to Raw, where he's now teaming with Dolph Ziggler, and you know, they started a new faction. You know, I figured, you know, after everything that has went down here on SmackDown, that maybe RK would have followed suit, but it looks like they're going to stick around for a little bit. And here we see a nice double team right here from the Revival. And Dawson and Dash here stomping Bobby Fish, putting him down on the mat. And we see Dash up on that second rope again. Oh, and he went for a double axe handle and completely blew his spot on that one. And Bobby Fish able to cap a swinging neck breaker. But again, later on tonight, you've heard it straight out the mouth of Booker T. We are having a match here tonight. The family taking on AOP in a table. And Natty, the roof almost blew off the building here as soon as they heard that match was announced for tonight. We've got a lot of other teams here in action tonight. The Balor Club is here. The Colognes are here. Heavy Machinery is here. The Bludgeon Brothers are here. You name it, they are here. Every tag team on the roster is currently in a match here tonight. So we are going to see a lot of grade A talent. I do believe 24K even has their tag team here tonight as well. And we know that the events that happened on SmackDown, please don't get me started. I don't want to get fired up for that. Oh, nice Russian leg sweep here from Dash. But the event took place on SmackDown between Bobby Roode and Drew McIntyre. The whole thing was Drew was going to focus on the tag division, and he does have a partner, and he is here tonight, and there is a 24K tag team. So this seems to be seems like it's going to be a pretty interesting night as that team takes on whoever their opponents may be. Now, this was a lottery-style matchup. All of these tag teams, oh, look at that nice slam there from Bobby Fish. Going for a quick pin, but no, interrupted there. Again, as I was saying, this is a lottery-style event. Everybody drew a number, and then that's how they were matched up in the lottery of who are they facing here tonight. So there's going to be some interesting matchups, I would have to say. Again, Dash here. Dash and Scott Dawson, they trying to fit in this new age, in this new era of wrestling. Again, they are old school and don't by any means don't count them out. They are awesome. But when it comes to the quickness of somebody like the Rockstars, their style is just that one level higher than what the Revival can handle, I think. Although they do continue to press on here tonight. And this is a great way to open this show up with a match between these two people. Or two teams, I should say. Kyle O'Reilly trying to get back on his feet here. Oh, and there's that double axe handle right there from Scott Dawson. He didn't miss with his spot like his teammate Dash did earlier. And now here you see him wrenching on that neck, cutting off the circulation, trying to collapse the air pipes, the airways, so to speak, and slow down Kyle O'Reilly. What was that? That looked like a botched maneuver there from the Revival as well. Kyle O'Reilly, I don't know what kind of reversal he was going for there, but oh, I have to say, Dash stepped it up a little bit as he continues his beatdown. He may have made a mistake. It looked like it just fired him up, though. But Kyle O'Reilly has him up on the outside, and one hell of a slam there to the arena floor. Now we see it, O'Reilly going up high. And he comes through with those double knees right into the chest of Scott Dawson. Bobby Fish tagged back in here. And it looks like he's just teasing Scott Dawson. As Dawson is still out on the floor. We are at a 4 count here. Dash Wilder trying to mess with Bobby Fish. Gets knocked off the apron for his troubles. And Fish going right outside here. Again, this match, the pace has really slowed down, and Scott Dawson had some trouble getting back in this ring. Bobby Fish here right back on the attack, though, as soon as Dawson hit the ring. And again, guys, if you have not watched SmackDown from this week, you need to go back and check it out. There was so much action live from New Orleans. The Rock was in the Slater show his United States Championship Open Invitational. There's so much going on. Here we see Bobby Fish going for the 2-3 count. Oh, God, he got it. That was easy. I wasn't even expecting that. And again, guys, way to start this show off as we see the Rock Stars defeating the Revival. So the Rock Stars advance into this whatever bracket tournament championship thing. Whatever this is that the GM Booker T has developed. We do see our first winners here tonight. ROK, the Rock Stars winning here on Mayhem. And guys, I mean, Booker T, you know, he's really excited about showcasing the tag team talent. You know, he's a former tag team champion. You know, him and Harlem Heat, his brother Stevie Ray, they were around forever. That's what made them. And then when you had Booker T and Goldust even. I mean, like, he's been a part of a bunch of tag teams. I mean, even back in his WCW days, you know, with Harlem Heat, and then he was G.I. Joe with the Misfits, the Men in Action. I mean, he did quite a bit of tag team wrestling, so he's very fond of what we've got going on here tonight and the showcasing of this talent. And folks, here you see the next match. It's Heavy Machinery taking on the Colognes. And guys, if you didn't see Heavy Machinery in their debut match at SmackDown this week, man, I have to say, they gave the Colognes a run for their money. Definitely coming up victorious. Heavy Machinery beat the Colognes. And, I mean, at that point, man, by the end of that match, I really thought that that was it for the Colognes. I mean, they've lost so many matches here week after week after week. Like, I thought, you know, there's not much else they can do here to prove that they belong on SmackDown. And, of course, you know, they get entered into this tournament. Wait a minute, we see the Colognes here sneaking up from behind, going after Heavy Machinery right here. And the Colognes not wasting any time with a nice head scissor takedown there from... Who was that? Was that Primo or Epico? I can't tell from here. But this match hasn't even started yet. The referee's in the ring, but these guys are still going ham on the outside. And we see... Oh, Epico with a nice axe handle there. And I can't believe it. It looks like the Colognes here trying to get that competitive edge, that winner's advantage, so to speak, and blindsiding Heavy Machinery. But when you look at Heavy Machinery, these two giant-ass men, that's not... Whoa! Nice move there. Who is the damn legal man, ref? Can you get control of this freaking match already? Holy Jesus, I don't even know how to call this thing. Here we go, finally! The match has started. And we see the Colognes again. It looks like a new era for the Colognes, so to speak, a new attitude. Blindsiding their tag team. That's something they usually don't do. But again, when you're facing somebody like Heavy Machinery, look at him on display here, Primo, showing off to the crowd. Or Epico, I'm sorry. When you're facing Heavy Machinery, though, you need that advantage, and we see right here that interrupting them in their entranceway may have taken Heavy Machinery off their game a little bit. And the crowd here still cheering for the Colognes, but I don't know how to take this new attitude, this new look from them. I'm kind of digging it. I'm definitely glad they dropped the flowered shirts for sure. Oh, look at that clothesline to Travis Knight. As Primo taking it to Heavy Machinery here. Oh, what a leg drop to the outside. Choking Travis Knight on that bottom rope. What a heel tactic right there. And the Colognes getting a little spunk behind them here. And we see Epico making that tag. Epico with a nice drop kick here to Travis Knight. These guys are actually starting to get me fired up here in this match. I'm starting to enjoy what I'm seeing here. Oh, headbutt. Nice. And then he tried to mess with Otis, which was probably a big mistake. Oh, wait a minute. He knocks Otis off the mat there with a nice right hook. Again, I'm kind of enjoying what I'm seeing here out of the Colognes. Maybe this attitude adjustment is just what they needed. A nice reversal there. Oh, look at that. Again, pulling down the rope, and Travis Knight goes flying out to the floor. Oh, what a backflip right there onto the arena floor. Travis Knight pancaked onto the ground by Epico here. And the Colognes taking advantage of every situation here tonight in their match with Heavy Machinery. I don't think Travis Knight nor Otis were ready for what they're getting here tonight. Head scissor takedown to the outside, thrown into the barricade. And the Colognes are on fire. The crowd cheering as they're watching what is on display here tonight. And we see we're at an 8 count. Travis Knight needs to get back in this ring. But Epico and Primo doing a great job here tonight, taking on Heavy Machinery. Oh, but here it is. We see this double team. Otis and Travis with a shoulder tackle, driving him into the mat. And again, they fight back here. Nice spinning heel kick, but it didn't connect fully. As you see, it barely even phased Otis there. Otis tossed onto the apron. What are we going to see here? Holy Jesus, what a power bomb! Despite the size advantage, the Colognes are taking advantage of every situation here tonight. And you know Otis has to be feeling that right now. He's not even moving. He is just down and out on that floor, knocking the air, knocking the wind out of him. And the Colognes here making a statement here tonight on this Mayhem Tag Team Showcase here. And again, fighting back here with Heavy Machinery. Otis taking him shots to the midsection. And again, reversals going back and forth between the two tag teams here. But, you know, despite being impressive in their debut, I have to say that the Colognes are owning this match here tonight. Nice reverse neck whip right there from Epico. And going to work on the knee of Otis. And fans, I mean, look, again, rear neck whip right there. Going right back to that knee again. That's almost like deja vu as we see him pull those moves off back to back to back to back. But right here, nice suplex. And he's setting him up for the 3 amigos. 1, 2. Are we going to see it one more time, the triple suplex? What a display of power right there. And we're going for the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count broken up by Travis Knight. And again, I mean, not taking anything away from the Colognes. You know, I did say earlier that they had been losing a lot and there wasn't much left for them. You know, they needed to prove themselves. Well, here tonight, they have definitely put on a strong showing. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Again, broken up. They've put on a strong showing. But I mean, this can't be it, you know. They're going to have to do more if they want to stick around here on SmackDown. And, you know, I feel bad for Primo and Epico at times because they put on some hell of a great matches against the Balor Club and the family. And, you know, they've been in here and they've been fighting with these top teams week after week. Whoa, what the hell happened there? It looked like a miscommunication as Primo pushed Epico off the top rope. I really have no idea what the hell that was about, but we got the hot tag. And Primo's in the ring. Oh my God. What is going on here tonight? But like I said, you know, these guys, they've got something to prove. And I think taking that loss to Heavy Machinery on SmackDown, maybe they're kind of glad that they're fighting them again here tonight. And I mean, again, the Colognes pulling this off here. The amount of offense we have seen from them here tonight is something that we haven't seen from them. You know, they're, again, it's like they have a different attitude here tonight, different persona, so to speak. I'm liking the aggressiveness coming out of the Cologne camp. Oh, excuse me, guys. Got the hiccups. That's not cool. Wait a minute. Big Otis up on top. Oh, my God. A monster splash there. And Primo, that could be it. Epico needs to get up one. Whew, Primo with the kick out. And again, Otis going right back to work on Primo here. Trying to wear him down. Cut off the circulation. And we can see that, you know, Heavy Machinery, they've been taking a beating for most of this match, but starting to mount some kind of comeback. And look at the power on display as Otis reverses that neck breaker and delivers one of his own. Otis setting Primo up for a power bomb. Oh, and there you have it. Driving him into the mat. Could this be it? One? No, only a 1 count. As Primo able to kick out. But he goes right back to the arm and neck area, the chest, wrenching down to the neck of Primo here. Trying to freaking right that was. It's almost as if they're trying to slow him down. The Primo and Epico may have just too much speed and agility for Heavy Machinery here tonight. Oh, and a nice backbreaker right there delivered from Otis. We see the hot tag in. Epico finally getting into the ring. Primo needing that much deserved break, so to speak. And here we see those triple suplexes again, straight out the gate from Epico. Is he going to go for the pin? Oh, he went to attack Travis Knight, but Knight kicks him in the side of the face. I think he was trying to knock Knight off so that he could get that pin uncontested. And there we see the spear as he did, hitting Travis Knight off the side of the ring here. We see that double underhook, butterfly suplex into the net. What the hell is going on here? Let's see. We're going to get the pin. 1, 2, and that is it. Your winners, the Colognes, here tonight. And the crowd. Here it'll pop a little bit of reaction from the crowd. Victory they've had in a very, very long time. And wait, what is this? Oh! Primo and Epico just taking it to Heavy Machinery. They're not done, apparently. And the crowd is very indifferent at the moment. But personally, I like this new attitude from the Colognes. I like what I am seeing here. The take no prisoner attitude from them. And they're picking up their first victory in quite a long time. Let's send it on down to Corey Graves here and see what he can get out of the Colognes. Folks, there you have quite a reaction from the Colognes, and then we see AOP in the background getting hyped up backstage, saying that they're going to take these world titles. So let's see if they can pull it off tonight in this tables match versus the family. Now, I'm not taking anything away from AOP because I know the destruction that they can cause. Perfect Protection can do a lot of destruction. So it's interesting to see how that's going to turn out. We see here now that You know, the Bludgeon Brothers have made their way to the ring, and they are expecting their challengers here tonight. And it looks like it's going to be Sanity. That's right, Sanity. But which two members of Sanity are going to make it out here? I mean, you never can tell with these crazy bastards who's going to come to the ring. And there we have our first look. It appears to be Alexander Wolf and Killian Dane. What a matchup here tonight for the Bludgeon Brothers. This is a good pairing for Sanity as well. I mean, Killian Dane, obviously the freaking man-child. He's such a big, strong athlete and definitely fast. For someone his size, the agility that he puts on display is a feat all into its own. And again, Alexander Wolf, I mean, this guy is obviously, a few eggs short from a full basket, or however that damn saying goes. He's completely batshit crazy. Let me just put it that way. I've literally seen Alexander Wolf take himself out with a chair and then laugh about it. So you never know what these guys are going to do. But taking on the Bludgeon Brothers, you can't take anything away from the Bludgeon Brothers here. Definitely going to be a good match. And with all the momentum we have seen the Wyatt family have as of late, everything going on in that camp, that faction, a victory here tonight for the Bludgeon Brothers would definitely do some good and just build and add to that fuel and momentum coming from the Wyatt family. And again, guys, don't forget, when you hit that like button and subscribe, go back and watch SmackDown, go back and check out Raw and Warzone and the pay-per-views. It's all there live for you on Jackdamack Gaming. And I'm ready to see this match kick off and get underway here. As again, Sanity taking on the Bludgeon Brothers. And it looks like Luke Harper is going to start against Alexander Wolf here. And here we go, people. Here we go. Oh! Harper went for a boot. Alexander counters. Now we see another reversal straight out the gate. These two volleying back and forth for position. And, we haven't really seen I can't even say their name, the Bludgeon Brothers, take on many matches since coming to SmackDown. They joined the Wyatts. They reunited with Bray Wyatt back at WrestleMania when they took on the Usos. And they lost in that match. And then I think we've only seen them in action maybe once or twice since then. So I really don't know where they've been. I mean, obviously they're hanging around, but it's good to see them in action here tonight. And again, the same with Sanity. We really have not seen Sanity do too much since WrestleMania. Everybody, once WrestleMania is over and the button kind of gets reset, you see some of these guys take that needed time off to rest, recuperate. Oh, nice move there from Killian Dane. And you see these guys come back with a resurgence, so to speak, rejuvenated. And again, perfect timing to showcase all the talent we have here in this tag team showcase on Mayhem. Live from Cincinnati, Ohio. Look at this powerbomb. Sit down powerbomb from Luke Harper. The strength picking up that huge man-child Killian Dane. What a move we had there. And then he delivers a nice shoulder block, knocking Killian Dane to the outside. Luke Harper tossing Killian Dane around like he's nothing, tagging in his partner, Eric Rowan. Rowan here climbing the top rope. Rowan with an elbow drop from the top rope to the outside. Now that's a giant of a man to be pulling off a high-flying maneuver, so to speak, like that. But he landed the elbow drop, but it doesn't appear to have affected Killian Dane as much as he had planned. But that big boot did, as he just took the face off of Killian Dane. Referee count is up to 4, and we see Eric get back in the ring. He's hyping up the crowd here tonight as they're chanting Wyatts. We hear the crowd, the action. Oh, Alexander Wolf caught him sleeping there as Eric Rowan walked into a nice fist. And Eric gives him one back for his troubles. This allows Killian Dane to get back into this match here. But again, The Bludgeon Brothers seem to be one step ahead every move here. We see a nice DDT from Eric Rowan and following it up with a series of headbutts. Again, the Wyatt family, malicious in their intent. They will do anything and everything to give you pain. The only problem is when you're taking on Sanity, they love the pain. The more you hurt them, the more they love it. Oh, nice boot there from Killian Dane. Dane with the splash on Eric Rowan. He needs to make the tag. He does, and Alexander Wolf is in the ring. Wolf now, again, this guy is batshit crazy. And you can hear him laughing as he's laying on the mat. He just got laid out by Eric Rowan when he's still laughing about it. Pain to him is pleasure, and it's so weird. It's so macabre, but again, Eric Rowan and Luke Harper seem to be one step ahead here tonight. And we see the nice tag there, subtle tag from the Bludgeon Brothers. Luke Harper following it up with that clothesline into the corner. Again, guys, so much more to come. We still got the club to be in action here tonight. 24K will be in action. The tag team titles in a table match at the main event here tonight in Cincinnati. Lots going on here in this Mayhem Tag Team Showcase. Again, look at the power there. Another sit-down power bomb from Luke Harper. And we see the Bludgeon Brothers not backing down, not giving up, not trying to allow Sanity to have 1 inch of momentum here. And look right in the face of Killian Dane. Harper stretching out that leg and choking Alexander Wolf into the corner. And again, doing it right in front of Killian Dane, just talking smack as he does it. Killian Dane trying to make the tag. The guy's right there in front of you, Killian. Just get him. Again, traditional tag team matches, you know, they're trying not to break the rules, but the Bludgeon Brothers doing a great job of just controlling this match here tonight. Nice double team maneuver there as Eric Rowan is back in charge here. And now we see Alexander Wolf whip Eric Rowan into the corner here. Are we going to see a double team here from Sanity? Maybe they can get back in this. He's got him hung out on that top rope. Oh, and a nice double axe handle to the small of the back. Following it up from a suplex. And Killian Dane, guys, you don't want to underestimate his ability because Killian Dane will surprise you. I mean, this is a guy that just was going for the world title at WrestleMania. I mean, he is a superstar by that means. He can be in a world title match, and he can be in a tag team match, and he can just beat the shit out of anybody that walks into the ring. Killian Dane is an impressive specimen, and you know, you may not be seeing that here tonight as the Bludgeon Brothers going for a pin, 1, 2, and only a 2 count. But at any given moment, Killian Dane can flip the script and just destroy his opponent. And as soon as I say that, we see Killian Dane come back on the offensive here. Oh, nice cross body there from Killian Dane. And like I said, at any given moment, he can turn the tides. And we got a 1 count. We got a 2 count only. Whew. Thank God, only a 2 count is kicked out, and the match continues. And we see the Bludgeon Brothers are in a bad spot now, all because of Killian Dane. Again, the man-child. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. You know, he can go from 0 to 60 real quick. And you can see it here tonight as he's now turned the tides and bringing the control back into Sanity's favor. Nice reversal there by Luke Harper, knocking Killian Dane onto the apron. What do we got here? Oh, God. Harper's outside with him. Oh, what a back body drop onto that side of the apron. And Killian Dane is down. Holy heck, did you just see what I saw? And Killian Dane is not moving, folks. He is completely out of it at this point. He's starting to stir, it looks like, but God, thank God Alexander Wolf was out there to stop that onslaught from Luke Harper, because who knows what other damage he would have done. Harper able to tag in Eric Rowan. Rowan knocks Alexander Wolf off the apron. Oh, and follows it up with a nice big boot to Killian Dane. Man, I want to see that move again. Can somebody give me a replay of that move from Luke Harper? And again, Killian Dane right back into it after taking that brutal back body drop onto the apron. Dane here right back into the mix of it, and we know what this is. Killian Dane with controlled chaos, and he drives him into the mat. 1, 2. Oh my God, almost a 3 count as Eric Rowan was able to kick out there. And Killian Dane with a massive headbutt. Killian Dane here fired up. Even that damn move didn't slow him down. Look at a nice sit-down power bomb. I could have swore, man, when he hit that apron the way he did, that was it for the big man. But as you see here, Dane was making moves. He was kicking ass and taking names there. But Eric Rowan with a couple big boots and a spinning heel kick, and Bludgeon Brothers right back in control here tonight. And nice power slam right there from Eric Rowan. Rowan going for the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count as it looks like the suplex from Luke Harper may have stopped the count there from the referee. Eric Rowan a little pissed off, but I mean, all this does is allow him to give a little bit more punishment to Killian Dane. Dane with a nice reversal, quick snap suplex right there. Oh, and another suplex. And guys, I can't believe the attitude that we heard coming out of the Colognes. You know, you think back on that segment with Corey Graves and the Colognes basically saying, fuck the fans, fuck everybody. Like, I mean, where do they get off being that way? The fans are the only people, the only reason they're still here on SmackDown. They were losing every damn match, but the fans loved them. And now they want to turn their backs. They said it's more important to focus on a world title. So, you know, do I ever see the Colognes being tag team champs? Probably not. But if this is the route that they want to go, again, I do like the new aggressiveness in the ring and the attitude, but man, can you believe the way they were talking to Corey Graves? Oh, Luke Harper went for the big boot and misses Killian Dane. Dane needs to get out of this ring. He has taken an awful lot of punishment here. And again, Luke Harper panning to the crowd. Cuts Killian Dane off from that tag one more time. Oh, what a move right there. Just pancaking Killian Dane right in front of his tag team partner, Alexander Wolf. Following up with that go-to-hell clothesline. Luke Harper taking the head off of Killian Dane right there. And then he delivers a couple fists to Alexander Wolf. Are we going to see this? Could this be it? The referee's in position. 1, 2, and a 3 count. And your winners, the Wyatt family, in dominant fashion here, taking out Sanity. And again, not an easy feat at all, but putting an impressive match here of power from both teams. And man, what a match we had there. There was that controlled chaos to Eric Rowan, but it didn't get the 3 count. I thought that could have done it right there, as Killian Dane did as well, but only a 2 count. And this allowed for Eric Rowan to hit that spinning heel kick right there. And then he, obviously with Luke Harper getting the tag and finally giving that go-to-hell clothesline to take out the team of Sanity. And guys, whoa, look at this on the card. The next match here tonight, the Club taking on 24K. And we see Gallert and Anderson ready to go here in the ring. And wow, this is going to be an impressive match. This could be big for both teams, as we know the storied history between the Club and 24K. And check out this music. I am feeling the new music for the tag team of Drew McIntyre and Kofi Kingston. Way to mix up the sound there, boys. Again, when you look at this on paper and you look, Kofi Kingston is Drew McIntyre. I mean, Kofi brings that speed and that agility, and Drew McIntyre brings that brute force, that power. This is an impressive tag team, and they match up equally to the club if you think about it, with Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. So this here could be one hell of a match. And I mean, obviously, if Gallows and Anderson can upset Drew McIntyre and Kofi here in their tag team debut, you know, that does nothing but help them climb back into the ranks into that title contention. And vice versa, if we see the former world champion Drew McIntyre and Kofi Kingston pick up a victory here over the club, where does that position them in the title hunt? I mean, there's a lot that could go down from this tag team. The only thing I would say that Gallows and Anderson have going for them here tonight is that they've been a tag team a lot longer. I mean, they're the brothers, you know what I mean? They've been together forever. Kofi and Drew, not so much, so I'm sure there's going to be some kinks they're going to need to iron out. But we see Kofi here. Kofi, you're in the wrong corner to try going upstairs, and Luke Gallows caught you sleeping, obviously. Allows Carl Anderson to get back on his feet. But Kofi with a nice double-booted chest stomp right there to Carl Anderson. And that rear naked neck whip bullshit that everybody in the WWE seems to be doing here as of late. That's like the most popular move besides the Michinoku driver. Yeah, Kofi here, they're taking advantage. I got to give him credit. And look at this. Kofi Kingston working over Carl Anderson here tonight. Oh, he went for that high knee. Carl quickly moved out of the corner. With a nice neck breaker there. Carl Anderson may need to just go ahead and make that tag. Stop worrying about Kofi Kingston. We need the fresh man in the ring for sure. And here we go. We see the tag being made. As the Good Brothers, boom, working together and driving Kofi's face into the boot of Luke Gallows. And that'll definitely wake you up or put you to sleep, however you want to fucking look at it. Look, Kofi again going ham here, attacking Luke Gallows in the corner. And again, Kofi and Drew McIntyre, pretty impressive so far here tonight. Again, the Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, the club. Look at the hot tag here as Drew McIntyre gets in the ring. McIntyre went for a dropkick, completely missed. And Luke Gallows was able to capitalize here. I think the momentum and the energy just got a little too much for Drew McIntyre to bear, so to speak. Oh, nice reversal there. And the former world champion with a powerful scoop slam. And, you know, I keep mentioning former world champion. I'm still a little pissed off at the events that happened on SmackDown. If you haven't watched it, go back and take a look. But, oh, nice slam there with Luke Gallows. Drew McIntyre basically just laid down and let Bobby Roode get the 1, 2, 3 and win the title. He literally handed it over. And Drew McIntyre, you know, he cashed in his money in the bank. He won his title shot. He's had a couple great defenses. But to do something like that, to let someone take what you've earned away from you that easy, it really makes me think differently about Drew McIntyre. I mean, despite his in-ring ability, there's just something about a man who's going to lay down for someone else. Where's your pride? Where's your sense of manhood? Your man card was just jacked, son. But again, Drew's now focused on the world title picture, or the tag team title picture here. Nice tag team move there. And, you know, we may see 24K carrying around those straps here if they continue to put on matches like we're seeing right here. A nice Russian leg sweep. You know, it's a possibility that Kofi and Drew McIntyre could be the formidable tag team, you know, champions here in the future. But again, they got to get through teams like the one they're facing right now, the club, the Good Brothers. If they can get through these guys, you know, it might be something. But even if you pick up one victory, that you're not getting through these guys that easy. The club don't lay down for anybody. So, I mean, we know the storied rivalry between their two organizations. So, This could go on for a while. Again, we see this nice move from Kofi Kingston. I'm always waiting for somebody to just catch his ass in midair and powerbomb him every time he goes like that. But so far tonight, he's gotten away with it. And we see Carl Anderson has him up. Nice suplex there. Showing his power and his strength. And again, Anderson walking him over to the corner here. Kofi, though, battling out of it. And guys, Kofi Kingston, I don't know what I could say about him. I mean, again, we all hate 24K, we get it, but you cannot not look at the accolades of Kofi Kingston. I mean, he was basically the runner-up in the United Kingdom Championship tournament, taking the loss to Tommaso Ciampa. And the very next night on SmackDown, or 2 days later on SmackDown, he's in the 8-man Battle Royal for the #1 contendership, and he eliminated multiple people in that match. I mean, Kofi, on any given day, Kofi, oh my God, I did not expect to see that. What a suplex from the freaking top rope as Kofi drives Luke Gallows into the mat. And holy hell, Kofi here singling. He's calling for the SOS. You hear the crowd now chanting. Again, as much as I hate 24K, these guys love Kofi. But Jesus, what a move right there. I'm surprised Gallows can even walk after that suplex. Kofi, again, inverted DDT there, drops Luke Gallows. Gallows crawling to the wrong corner. I don't even think he knows where he's at the moment. And Drew McIntyre gets back in here, cutting off the ring. I would love to see these two go at it one-on-one action. McIntyre and Luke Gallows, two huge men. Two big, strong, powerful men in the ring here right now. And Drew McIntyre from across the ring. What a smash there into the back of Luke Gallows. And he's got him set up. Oh, he was going for that Claymore kick. And it looks like Luke Gallows reverses out of it and puts him in the Boston Crab. Is Drew McIntyre going to tap out here? Look at Gallows as he's leaning back on that. Leaning back on him. Just cranking and wrenching away there. But no, Drew McIntyre able to power out of it. And again, McIntyre stops Gallows from making the tag to Carl Anderson. Anderson continues to just attempt to get back to his corner, but 24K keeping him cut off here. Nice gut wrench powerbomb there from Drew McIntyre. McIntyre whips him into the corner. And guys, don't forget the main event still to come. AOP and the family in a tables match for the tag team titles. And again, McIntyre quick to cut off the ring. And again, this is one good thing. Oh, nice stomp there as Luke Gallows is busted wide open. I was saying, you know, that's one thing that the tag team needs to understand is ring awareness and how to cut that ring in half. And 24K has done a great job here tonight of doing so. Oh, and again with the double team in the boot. Now, don't get it wrong. I mean, these two may not have been a tag team together, but they have been in formidable tag teams. Kofi with the New Day for years, multiple championships there. And then you had Drew McIntyre, who was part of the original 3MB. And, you know, there's a lot of tag team history amongst the two. So putting them together was a smart idea by Ted DiBiase. Don't get me wrong there. Just the way everything has went down with 24K is what I don't like. And Bobby Roode, that promo he cut, if you haven't watched it, go back and check it out. Oh, there it is, Trouble in Paradise. And Luke Gallows is definitely feeling the trouble right now. 1, 2. Oh, Drew McIntyre with a nice loose heads press to Carl Anderson to stop it. And an impressive victory here tonight from 24K. Wow. And there you see that suplex to the outside. Man. Again, An impressive victory for 24K, to say the least. And you might not like them, you might not love them, you may hate them, you may despise them. But they get shit done. It's 24K. Ted DiBiase has a faction that when called upon, look at them. They do with their job. They get it done. And these two men celebrating in the ring here tonight. Let's see if we can get Corey Graves to get back down there and maybe conduct a little interview with the former world champion and Kofi Kingston. And here goes Corey making his way down there now. Let's see what they have to say. And big words there from Drew McIntyre and Kofi Kingston. They said it doesn't matter who wins this match tonight, who picks up the championship, that they are next. They're coming for that gold. And again, love them or hate them, you can't deny their in-ring ability. And they're off to a good start, so to speak. As we see, the main event is about ready to start. We're about to see some tables get broken in half as AOP already in the ring. And the family here, your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. 2 days, 3 days they've had these titles. They won them at Payback. And here we are seeing them their first title shot defense here versus AOP. And again, this is a new rivalry between the family and AOP. But, everybody wants to be the man. Everybody wants to have those tag team titles. There's not a tag team here tonight that doesn't want these belts. So, it was to see AOP attack them the way they did at Payback. I don't know really. I don't understand quite yet the story behind Ricochet and Perfect Protection teaming up. But to say that AOP can't go after these titles, that is a big mistake right there. Because AOP, again, former tag team champions twice, 2 times they've held the titles when they took them and defeated the A-list. And they know exactly what they're doing when it comes to these belts. Oh, that was a misplacement there of that table as Akam got splattered down on the table that Razor brought into the ring. But here we see it, guys. And again, the family. What a victory for the family to win the titles at Payback. They've only been here since WrestleMania and already making splashes, making big waves. Matt Morgan and Titus O'Neil, definitely a tag team that you want to be weary of. I definitely wouldn't want to see that big 7-footer in a dark room or a dark alley for sure. And we see them fighting for a table on the outside here. And Titus O'Neil looks to be in a bad spot. It's Akam. He's got him out. Akam whipping him into those ropes. Titus O'Neil returning the favor here, so to speak, and hits him with a big boot. And again, Matt Morgan on the outside fighting over that table. We now got 2 tables in the ring. It looks like Titus O'Neil's picking one up. Oh, and he's delivering some body shots with it to Akam here. Matt Morgan on the other side of the ring. Getting thrown around. Oh, look at Razor taking out both Matt Morgan and Titus O'Neil here. And again, this is not a conventional tag team match, obviously. But AOP, they're the authors of pain. That's why that's their name for a reason. And if you haven't seen any of the stuff that they have done, go back and check it out here on the network. Impressive tag team. And this match here, this is dangerous for all 4 of these men in the ring. We see a table set up. Oh, and I thought we were going to see him driven through it, but just inches. He missed that table. And again, when you're put in this kind of environment, you need to have that ring awareness and pay attention to where you are, because anything can happen. All it takes is for Matt Morgan's leg to break that table and their titles are gone. And we see Titus O'Neil coming to the rescue of his tag team partner here. And these guys continuing to beat down on AOP. Morgan has him up. Morgan looks like he was going to position him to powerbomb through that table, but Razor fights out of it. What a slam, but the table did not break again as Matt Morgan bounced off of it. It didn't break. The match still continues. But that's just what I was saying. You know, had that table broke, that would have been it right there. Game over. AOP wins. The ring awareness that you have to have in a match of this caliber. You know, I don't know how better to put it out there, that you just got to pay attention to what the hell you're doing. And Matt Morgan sets his table up on the outside. And we see that he's got a hold of Razor now. Titus with a nice crossbody in the middle of the ring. He's got Razor up. It looks like he's positioning for that powerbomb on the table. And no, Razor again fights out of it. Razor able to make the save there, and this match continues. Matt Morgan trying to powerbomb people through tables. Oh, look at that blueprint, the big boot right there. And we see Titus O'Neil now has the table, and he accidentally hit Matt Morgan and Razor. And he continues his beat down on Razor with it, and he throws it out of the ring. What the hell is going on here? Akam on the other side of the ring. Currently, it's a 2-on-1. Set that table. What are you doing, Titus? Set that table up. Let's end this match. Keep your titles. You allowed Akam to get his energy back, and he comes into the ring. Matt Morgan here, though. Akam. Boom. Nice fall away slam there. And Morgan's got the table up. Morgan sets up the table. Akam and Razor in the ring. Oh, what a slam. Luckily, that table that he fell on was not set up. That could have been it right there. And we see Titus O'Neil. He's got Razor on the table. Razor fighting back. Matt Morgan has him up. Boom, and we see the genetic jackhammer there from Matt Morgan, the blueprint, as he drives Razor into the mat. Akam's on the table. Matt Morgan's going upstairs. Razor, oh, the table did not break as Matt Morgan was trying to splash him through it. Titus O'Neil with the elbow drop, and Razor rolled off the table just in time.